Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today, Blind Vibe Friday. What are we doing today for Blind Vibe Friday? Mike's going to randomly select two samples out of our sample pool collection. He's looking for the glare. Last time the sun was shining perfectly on the two bottles.
This one looks shorter. That's all. It's just the weird things. Keep talking.
Is it? I don't know. I use a variety of bottles, so I don't know. He sidetracked me again. So
my fault.
We don't try to guess anything on this one. We just put them head to head and see which one it is. Some of these might be a suggestion by one of you guys, and if that's the case, hopefully I run in your name shortly. It might be something I concocted. It might be something that's been in here since the beginning of time, which this is not looking like it was one of those.
It's not even close.
Yep. So I have put in a ton of them lately of suggestions that you guys had put in because we actually brought this down to like three buckets. And then I said, nope, we're going to go back to doing this. So we'll see how it is. It's a lot of fun this way. It does take out the last, we just did one on Wednesday, and one of them was a stag, and I had mentioned it, but I wasn't convinced. I started thinking it was a rye by the end of it, and it's just a fun thing. When you're not looking at a bottle, if I would have saw a stag bottle, I would have found a stag in my glass. You know what I mean? But when you're not looking at it, you have no idea what it could be. So it's just all on what you're thinking. Speaking of fruit.
I almost think that's kind of what convinced us on last Sundays, I think it was, that we did. We were looking at the bottles, and in our heads, we were thinking where we were, but wasn't even close.
No, subliminally, you can convince yourself sometimes. I swear to myself, I'm not going to let that happen, but it happens all the time. It does. I mean, there's times that's why it is very fruity. A million years ago, when we used to play the game, I would sit in my head and then I would say, "Oh, this smells like bean." And then I just, boom, I would go down that rabbit hole, and I just couldn't get off of it, and then it was nothing like that. And I'm like, oh, of course it's not that, you dummy. But that's why it's hard. Once you focus on something, and that's what's in your head. This is very fruity.
Mm-hmm. Not in the taste.
No.
Pretty good sweetness in that.
There was like a yeah, I agree with that.
Right in the beginning, there was a huge sweetness, which kind of carried through. Not really getting a mad oak in the end, but I did do a baby sip, but
I did
quite a bit of sweetness in there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there's like a sugary presence for sure. Yeah.
Kind of lost my fruit.
Yeah, after the smell, I hear you. Now in my head, I'm thinking brown sugar because that's where that sugary smell is coming from. You know what I mean? That's what's popped in my head now. It would be like it would be more the breakdown where you get the brown sugar vanilla as opposed to like a straight caramel.
Agreed. It's very tasty.
Mm-hmm. What's the matter? Do you need me to pause?
No, we're good.
Okay.
I'm just doing a little research. Doing double research.
Okay. I'm liking one. I'm liking what one's doing. I don't think it's very proofy though.
We're not at 80.
I agreed, but I didn't. I don't think we have many that are in that.
I think that's kind of funny because it is sad when you walk down the aisles and you look and it's $64 or whatever and it's 80 proof.
Yeah. Yeah, we've kind of graduated from 80s. I don't really try to buy anything. I'll go into the 90s every once in a while if it's brand new. But even lately, like there's been some new stuff that came out that's been in the low 90s, and I'm like, I'm good. Like if you just make it 100, or I don't even want it at this point. Like it's gonna be something I do for the show, and then half the people are gonna be like, I don't want it under 100 anyway.
Yeah,
so
I mean, if anything, if it's around 30, 35, then it's a little more presentable.
Right. Every once in a while, I'll grab one, but
different nose.
Totally different nose.
Okay.
Yep. I'm trying to figure out
I almost spilled.
Mm-hmm.
2 is way darker too. Oh.
That is
a little something different in the middle of that one.
Yeah. That's got to be finished in something.
That would give me my different in the middle.
It's good. Yeah, I got to take a second sip of that.
It has a pretty good longevity though.
No, it was very good. I liked every part of it, but it had
Again, no real oaking.
when I was rolling it on my tongue, it started changing to a fruit, which I don't usually get that.
I didn't get that.
There's definitely something different than a nose.
Yes. I bet we're hovering around 100. Yeah, this one might be a little hotter than one.
Yeah, no, this one's hotter than one. This one's definitely hotter than one. This is spicier than one.
I kind of like the change in flavor a little bit more though in one. And
that's because Rye Mike's coming to town. That almost tastes like a rye to me. I don't know why. The one did not, but two kind of drinking like a rye. But I've been on a rye kick lately, so I don't know if that's just the case. This is like rye week. Instead of dry week, we did rye week. Everything's tasting like a rye. Even when we did Stag and the other one, I was like, they're both ryes.
But the nose is not in one. The nose is better in one, I think, than in two.
You think so?
Yeah. Way more bourbon-esque.
Oh, I'll give you that. But honestly, drinking them, one drank like a bourbon, two was drinking like a rye to me. But I don't know if anyone suggested.
In my head, I
like
wouldn't think you'd put that together.
Mm-hmm. I would.
I guess if somebody suggested it.
If someone suggested it, 100%. Although there's a couple that that we have too that I know for a fact I wanted to put them in.
I'm not.
And it'd be funny if you picked that because it just now that I'm just thinking about it, I just recently put one in that was a wheelhorse rye finished in Caribbean rum and a wheelhorse burr rye finished in so they're totally different. It was a bourbon.
These are totally different. I think two is hotter.
But that would put it around 100 proof because they were both 101. But if someone suggested it, I would have put it in.
I think one is probably 100 proof.
Mm-hmm.
One's kind of monotone.
Yep.
Not in a bad way.
No, I hear you.
But
two stomping it.
I don't know if it's stomping it, but it's a better ride.
Yeah.
And in the longevity,
I think it
has
has
a little bit there, a little bit more proof.
Yep, I think it has.
I'd say 100 and then the other is maybe a 113 or something, or 108 to 113.
I think it has a better viscosity. It coats better. It hangs better. The flavors
and there's a little bit more of a ride. There's a little whatever that difference is in the middle.
Yep.
Ends up changing it. Where this is kind of, and I say monotone, but not really in a bad way.
No.
It's just, but it's like the same flavor from start to finish. Very, very more bourbon-esque nose.
Yep.
Then two. Caramel's starting to hook in two, but
I'm with you. And there's almost a nut in one. I'm almost getting a nut in one.
I'm not getting a nut in either one.
Okay.
I'm going with two.
Oh, 100%. I think two is just a better drinker. And again, I think I would happily drink one.
Correct.
I'd be good with it. But two just is it. I think it's stomping it today.
382 for me.
Oh, and 381. So it wasn't a recent one, anyways.
I didn't think of that.
$382, $381. All right. That's interesting. All right, so let's just see. Well, you know why? It's always funny. So 381 was the winner today.
Correct.
Okay. So the loser today was the Blue Run High Rye Bourbon. It comes in at 111 proof, and we paid $89.99. That's one of the ones with the butterflies on it, right? Or Blue Run. Blue Run. No. That would. I don't even remember now. Hold on. Or is that the one with the Blue Run? Isn't that the one with the butterflies? Anyways.
Or is that the one with the military guys?
No. That was Regiment.
No.
Okay.
But go ahead.
Anyway, so the winner today
I was thinking Old Line. Never mind.
Is the Penelope 9-year bourbon at 109 proof. So it's actually less proof, but it drinks better. And we got that for $64.99. And How come I can't remember blue? No, because I'm thinking Blue Note, which is the blue thing. No, Blue Run is the one with the butterflies.
It could
on
be the one that he.
And I pay like $100.
You get down south.
Yeah,
Did he bring it up from the south?
yeah, a couple of them.
Her-
Yeah. Joe brought
Worker.
them up.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
He brought them up,
They are.
and
do
they
come
were
up here
always
now.
but they were always expensive.
They are expensive.
And
Still are.
again, so I know when I put them in there because I was like, oh, this Penelope's banging. I just remember that one being. It's actually less proof, but it drinks like a higher proof on there.
Yeah,
it just has
I was
more
asked
flavor.
backwards on that.
Yeah. But you weren't because the way it coats, the way it thinks, it does drink like a higher proof whiskey, but it's
it
not.
definitely did.
But well, there you go. You finally picked one that we didn't put in yesterday, so that's a plus in that thing. So again, I know I would have put this in. It was just all about the price. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the Blue Run, I think we got that one on sale, but a lot of them are hovering around $100.
They're all at least up here. They definitely.
And that Penelope 9-year was just a banger when we got it. I don't think I have it anymore. That's been gone for a long time. Because we put that in a lot of blinds. Oh no! Again, it did two decent whiskeys again under $100. That you know, it is what it is. So. That's our review. If you want to see a future Blind Fight Friday, leave a comment down below because I do write them down and I do put them in there. And again, we have 40 pairs, which is 80 bottles, so they come when they come. So and it's all random the way we put them out. So there it is. That's our review. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.